We come here today to celebrate the short-lived life of Jake Paul, aka a walking dead man right now. I can't believe this is a real fight, but Jake Paul is going to be facing Anthony Joshua, who is a world-class heavyweight boxer. And just in case you need a bit of an introduction to this man, this is what he did to one of the UFC heavyweight champions. Knocked out cold. No movement from that man. He went completely stiff, almost entered rigor mortis right there. He hit him to a point beyond return. That is crazy damage. And the fact that Jake Paul's going to be fighting this man, oh no, I can't believe it. And I'm sure there's going to be some people already theorizing against Jake Paul, concluding that, oh, the rules must be completely unfair. They're not. They're actually very, very fair. To be entirely honest, it's almost biased towards Anthony Joshua. So it's a sanctioned professional heavyweight fight, which means it will definitely be going on their records. It's 8 3-minute rounds, 10-ounce gloves, and Anthony Joshua can't weigh more than 245 pounds. And just to make it very clear, this is Anthony Joshua's normal fighting weight. Usually he's between the range of 245 to 255. So although it is on that lower range and that 10 pounds might make a big difference, it's not like he isn't used to fighting at 245. And the 8 by 3-minute rounds, that is his perfect zone, man. I know Anthony Joshua can go on for these 14 to 16 rounds, but that short 8 by 3-minute rounds will just allow him to go complete haymaker on Jake Paul, and this is going to be, without a doubt, a very good fight to watch. Obviously, some people are already questioning what the purse is going to be. Jake Paul's come out with the funniest joke of the century, 267 million. The fight's impressive, man, but perhaps keep the jokes aside for now because you're just disappointing me more and more. Respect due to all the fighters that said yes, we had to put all options on the table and make a decision. Guess who didn't say yes, even for 15 million? Bitch made you and your father are. Who controls everything you do? You are not a man, you're a boy, daddy's little boy. Now, I'm not too sure who Jake Paul is taking a hit at right here. I'm going to guess Canelo because I had a feeling that fight was kind of going to go on. But to be entirely honest, Jake Paul fighting Anthony Joshua, that is way more entertaining. This is truly going to be a hard fight for him. To be entirely honest, I think he's going to be stepping into that ring knowing that he's going to lose this. Anthony Joshua, when it comes down to skill, is just miles ahead of this guy. I know he lost to Usyk a couple years ago, but Usyk is just miles ahead of the game. Nobody is stopping that man. Perhaps in 2027 we'll see Jake Paul fighting him and somehow winning. If that ever happens, that will definitely, for me, crown Jake Paul as a heavyweight champion. I mean, even KSI now, Jake Paul's #1 haters going out there saying, you know what, fair enough. Like, over the years, we have seen Jake Paul receive so much hate for fighting like outclass fighters, people who aren't even really boxers anymore, ex-MMA fighters. I think he fought a basketball player at one point. However, now, since Tommy Fury, he's fighting a genuine boxer, someone who could absolutely kill him in the ring, and he's doing it with a smile on his face. I'm really looking forward to watching this fight. Now, I have also been seeing some wacky and wild theories out there, people saying, oh, this is how the scripted fight's gonna go. This person here doesn't even believe Jake Paul's gonna actually fight. He just thinks he's gonna pull out. I'd be very disappointed if this happens, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we will see this fight go through. How long it will last, I don't know. Jake Paul might get knocked out in the first round, but even if that is what happens, mad respect to the guy. Like, I don't think anyone ever again can sit down and say, no, Jake Paul, he's a fake boxer. This is a very serious and real fight. He could die in this ring.
When you called out Anthony Joshua, were you on cocaine?
No, I don't do that thing. But I would if you got some.
Why did you do that?
To be the heavyweight champion of the world. His chin's gone.
But he's still Anthony Joshua.
Which is stiff and no rhythm, no skill, just power.
You're serious about fighting him?
Yeah. It's in 2026, we already talked.
Congrats on having such massive balls and also being super rich.
Even Logan Paul's in disbelief, and that's how you know it's bad. I know Logan Paul is low-key being a bit of a hater towards his brother on the side, but when it does come down to his fights, he's usually on his side. He's saying, yeah, you can probably beat this guy, but he actually just stood there for a moment and thought, it's Anthony Joshua. Like, this isn't some sort of game. This isn't going to be like the Mike Tyson fight where Mike Tyson's old and can barely move around the ring and throws a couple punches while biting down on his glove because he's got anxiety. This is a man who is in his absolute peak prime of boxing. Even just looking at his physique is enough to strike fear into any man. And the fact that Jake Paul is willing to step in this ring, I mean, fair play to you, man. I will never send a single message of hate towards your direction ever again. You have earned my utmost fullest respect. Their first press conference is on the 21st of November, so very soon now. I might check it out, to be honest. I'll probably just watch the highlights of it. I don't think it's going to be this massively entertaining influencer kind of conference. There's not going to be any water bottles thrown or pieces of cake. It's just going to be them chatting shit back and forth. Probably Anthony Joshua trying to empathize with Jake Paul, saying, I don't think you truly understand what you're doing, and Jake Paul just be like, yeah, but you're a nerd. dud. You're gonna be bad. Boo. Yeah, just kind of coping. I don't want to make any predictions because honestly, this could go either way. We've seen Jake Paul fight in the past. Although in this fight, he's definitely the underdog, I think he's quite unpredictable when it comes down to how he's going to fight. But yeah, man, I'm so excited for this fight, and that's about it. See ya.